All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all having a good one. Let me get a few emotes in the chat. Oh, yeah. We are back again. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Am I muted? No, I am not muted today. Thank God. That was embarrassing yesterday. 15 minutes deep into the stream, and then, oops. Muted the whole time. All right, we are jumping back in. I think I know what I want on the build. So we're probably going to go hit up some prophecies. We're going to be looking for some dark strides. I might have a couple, and then we're going to try and slam some T7 movement speed on there. Blood of the Exile is still a solid choice. So let's just mosey on over to good old Observatory and pick up some boot prophecies. Hope you're all having a good one. And welcome back. And honestly, we got to turn up this music a little bit. Boot prophecies. Gloves. Ew. I got plenty of exalted boots. I need special boots. I need unique boots. I need boots that are special. Special boots. Gotta go kill Lagan. No. Special boots again? Ugh. No. It's a great way to spend favor, I guess, if you need it. No. Why do I keep getting these? Oh, you get a pair with legendary potential. Hmm? Give me my boots. Follow the outcasts. Okay. Reign of Dragons. Okay. I want boots. Get one unique with one legendary potential. Watch, it'll be a Sun Wreath. Kill Elder Gaspar. Oh, joy. Follow the outcasts. All right. Boats! Give me some boats! Boats! Boats? Lightless Arbor. Boots? Any dungeon. We'll just do it in Lightless Arbor. I mean, it's probably enough boot prophecies. I should pick up a few ring prophecies because, you know, we always want to try and get a red ring. Boots, Lightless Arbor. All right. Looks like we're going to the Lightless Arbor. What do we got here? Stolen Lance? Question mark? Sure, I'll go there eventually. Blood, Frost, and Death. Ending the Storm. All right. Excellent. Excellent. We want Ending the Storm. Unique jewelry. Sure, but that's amulets or rings. There we go. We like that. Kill those guys. Red ring. Sure. I want rings, though. Oh, Immortal Eye. The Immortal Eye. Well, we gotta go do some Follow the Outcast, and I feel we will see. That's a rare. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Follow the Outcast first. Hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back. I spent the day in, well, actually went out to lunch with my wife. Then I came back and I spent the day in Hunt Showdown at the shooting range, checking out all sorts of different guns. I don't know. No, 592 is a little high. We can go 550. Let's do 540. There we go. And that's it. That's all she wrote. 540. Let's do it. Oh, let's drop this stuff off. Why did I grab that? Garbage. Why did I grab that? Oh, yeah. Break it down. Rune of Shattering, your time has come. Why did I grab... Oh, 2 LP, 2 LP. Okay. Looks like enough room. Let's roll. Let's grab from here, slap that in. 2 LP or just give me what I want. If you say so, pal. Get out of here. I'm good. Let's keep... Oh, we get our first glimpse at the abomination. Run away! Yes. Glorious. One-handed axe. Boots. I'll take that just because you don't find... Oh, that one looks good. You don't find a lot of those either. Dark strike, sure. We got some fodder. What temps are we running at? It's already kind of warm in here. 65, okay.
Down or die.
Later, nerds. Nemesis tab. You're starting to look a little light. Okay, well, we got a couple pairs in here. We'll just start feeding these to good old Nemi boy. Red ring. Nothing. Didn't work, chat. Sorry.
Stand down or die. Do that. Stand down or die.
What can you do? I'm hearing a lot of I can't, all right? Later. Red ring? No. Shh. If you're wondering why I keep saying red ring question mark, I got a red ring last cycle from one of those chests. So. I've been red ring deprived this cycle. Not that a lot of the builds I use use red rings, but it's just always cool to get a red ring per cycle, at least. I had 4 last cycle. And I think, by golly, I should have another red ring. Oh. Jeez. I think the game's just like, I'm done, boss. I'm tired. You know what? I haven't tried this yet, but we should maybe turn down some of the effects. That could be causing some of this. I don't think the engine can keep up when we do something like that, and you got all the pretty effects going off. Because like what are we using right now? Okay, let's say in combat my graphics card usage was jumping up to 50%. I mean, that's not a lot. Let's go to graphics. Oh, we got streamer mode on. Vertical sync, right? Yeah, because we got streamer mode on. Limit background FPS. Shadow quality low. Very low. Wait, so this word gives you both the bonuses for each of the... Yes, it does. It gives me the bonuses for both swords at 50%, but you get to use both. Actually, let's just turn it down to medium. Streamer mode, what it's supposed to do, they have a if your gameplay is smooth but your stream is stuttering, enable this option. Disable some options below. I've always played on streamer mode and it's generally kept it pretty smooth for the stream, but on my end it's, I mean, for the most part okay. I've been noticing though that when I'm doing a build that has a lot of effects on it, Coco, it stutters. I think it's just the engine. I know it's not my computer. My computer's pretty strong, and I'm playing at 1080p, right? You know, like right now, just standing here, we're fluctuating between 20 and 30% usage. When we're fighting against all the enemies, it goes up. And then it doesn't say my usage here for the CPU, and I am streaming off the CPU, but check it out. Well, yeah, time for void beans. So you're not gonna be able to see this app that I just pulled open, but right now my computer, my processing unit, the CPU, is at 29% usage, streaming and playing the game. It's a 12 core CPU, so. And last Epoch doesn't use a lot of CPU power. It uses like 2, maybe. I mean, I think it's just the engine is old, and that's why they want to update the engine, because they've put so much pretty stuff into it. It just can't keep up with the rendering. Like when you're, and it's mostly, I notice it happens against big groups of enemies when lots of effects are being applied to the enemies. I don't know. They've talked about how they're not changing out of Unity. They're just upgrading to a newer version of Unity. So I don't know how old this version of Unity is, right?
I cannot do that.
But I think that'll be a very good thing because a newer version of Unity should be able to support stuff like DLSS and FSR, right? AI frame generation. I think that should be able to help with some of the stuttering. I'm a big proponent of those technologies. That way you're not trying to generate raw. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hopefully next patch they can get the new engine upgrade to a better version of Unity. Health. Ooh. I mean, if this turns into a flat T7 health, because that's our second in power, that's a T5 health. Hopefully this can turn into a flat T7.
I cannot do that.
These all wands. I'll take an eviscerating. I'll take an infernal shades. Sure, I'll take an. I'm pretty good off everything else. Yeah. There we go. Red ring or 3 LP rings, please. All right, so what you been up to today, Coco? Ooh. So that turned into a T6, and then it added void resistance. Not too bad. Not bad at all. And then what's that? Oh, wow, that's actually like that's a T6 cooldown recovery. Okay. I messed that one up. Oh, well. He'll have the items for me next time. Poison ones are always a little difficult. Oh, you're working? How's work going? Hopefully it's a nice chill, well, I don't know what time zone you're in, but hopefully it's a nice chill Thursday evening if you're here in the United States. Or Northern Hemisphere, blah, 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 Pacific time zone. Hopefully it's going well, Coco. Dang. It was just like, F your she. It's like, you dead. It's like, you know what? You, in particular, F off. You're gone. You're gone. You're done here. Frustrating. On Wednesday and Thursday, I'm alone for a few hours. Frozen Sentinel with the raid. Often things get out of hand. You dread Wednesdays and Thursdays. I get it. Sentinel, thank you so much for the raid, man. Hopefully your stream went well today. Raid and dip. Understand. Catch you later. Nick, SSF4, thank you for the follow. Have a good stream. I appreciate it, man. You take care. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. I am Babbling Bike, and I play a lot of Sentinel. We're working on a build at chat named Master Yi, and it revolves around a particular sword, and we try and do big damage with Void Cleave. That's it. It's pump up the Void Cleave. How are you guys doing today, those who came over from Frozen Sentinel, and to those who were already here with me? Hopefully you are all having a fantastic evening. If you are stateside, if you're in Europe, it's probably morning, right? Early morning. Yeah. Yeah, you see, ideally, those are the boots I would be using, Coco. I would be using Dark Stride. But right now, I don't have a very good pair of Dark Strides for this build. I need one with a lot of movement speed. You need to be able to get around really well. So I'm using a Blood of the Exile, and I took a second charge in Void Cleave. I would rather, with this particular build, not take that second charge in the Void Cleave tree and devoting 4 points to it. I'd rather devote those points to more damage modifiers. But I don't have a very good pair of Dark Stride for the build. I have a pair of Dark Stride that has 16% movement speed and cooldown recovery. That's nice, but Dark Stride doesn't have a lot of base movement speed on it. I think on the implicit, like here, I'll just show you. Let me see if I can't pull up the pair that I was using before. That's not it. This is it. All right. So right now I'm at 74% movement speed using Blood of the Exile. We have a T6 movement speed, 30% movement speed from Blood of the Exile, and 10% on top of that. So we get a lot of movement speed out of this. On top of that, we get strength, dexterity, intelligence. We're mostly looking for the strength. But also the nice kicker to this is the bleed duration, because we do increase more damage for both multi-strike and void cleave, depending on the amount of stacks of bleed that are on the enemy, right? So if we can, you know, make that bleed last longer, that gives us more opportunities to do big damage and bursts. But when I switch to this pair of Dark Stride, I drop down to 47% movement speed. Now it gives me another charge, but that wasn't enough movement speed. It just felt too slow, right? It just felt too slow. So if I can get a T7 movement speed, and I think it's going to have to be T7 on a pair of Dark Strides, we're off to the races. Because we're at 18% movement speed. If we can get a nice fat 30% on there, we'll get close to the feeling of Blood of the Exile while still having the +1 to Void Cleave. We don't get a lot of benefit out of increased movement speed per added melee damage. That would work, Edco. The thing is, I've had a very difficult time I need melee critical strike chance on here. That is the most important, because I need 100% melee critical strike chance. The weapon already gives me a huge amount of flat melee void damage when I do void cleave, but it doesn't count towards here because it's a conditional, right? So every time we use a fire melee attack, we get a huge amount of melee void damage. That doesn't boost Dark Stride at all because it's not on our gear. It's a conditional bonus. And every time we use a void melee attack, we get a huge amount of fire melee damage. So that's kind of antithetical, right? I'm doing a void attack and I'm getting a whole bunch of flat fire. I'm doing a fire attack, I'm getting a whole bunch of flat void. But in void cleave, you can split that. You can get 50-50 scaling, right? So at 50-50 scaling, you get 50% void, 50% fire. That's well over 200 flat damage you get every 2 seconds on your next void cleave. And that's how we're critting for 400 to 500k a hit every 2 seconds with void cleave. So you're right. If I can get flat melee void damage on the weapon, it'll feel pretty good. But I value flat melee critical strike chance on Eternal Eclipse, and here's the thing. I have never, ever, ever found a 2 LP Eternal Eclipse. In fact, of all the 1 LP Eternal Eclipses I had this cycle before I got to this one, I created a tab of shame of all the failed slams. This cycle. You don't want to see the one from last cycle. I finally got melee T6 or T7 melee critical strike chance on my weapon. Because otherwise the damage is all over the place, right? Oh, hey, what up, Air Dragon? Oh, and thank you for subscribing. Damn, 2 LP incoming. Hey, if I can ever find one, man. That was a 400k crit. So basically, we're just using the huge amount of flat damage we get as a conditional bonus. And then we're just stacking a whole bunch of more multipliers in the skill.
Do that. I cannot do that.
Oh yeah, let's break that down. Okay. Come over here, buddy. Come on. Loot for days. Okay, yeah, and then maybe I should create a temporary rule. Oh, wait, Mana Forge Bardiche? Oh, yeah, let's take that. Slam that into a world splitter, huh? Huh.
Stand down or die.
Rico, is that you over on YouTube? Yo, Rico, how's it going, man? Been a while. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. Ravenous Void? Blood Roost. Okay, you know what? Why not? They're kind of rare. Doing good. How you been? I've been doing great, man. Been doing great. Still on that last Epoch grind. I played the new season of Diablo, season 5. I took a barbarian all the way to level 100. Maxed out the battle pass. Kind of min-maxed the build a little bit, but my main goal was just getting all the cosmetics off the battle pass. I did that all off stream in case anybody else is curious. I didn't stream it. I just did it in my own time. Then I've been checking out the new Hunt Showdown update. That's been a lot of fun. Now I'm working on that battle pass. That's where you are with Diablo 4. Just max out a character, complete the battle pass. I didn't want to go too ham and cheese because there's going to be the expansion's coming out soon. Less than 2 months. See, the build feels good when you get all your conditional modifiers off, but if you just attack with nothing, you don't use your Abyssal Echoes, you don't use Volatile Reversal, you don't have any stacks of armament, and you just do a Void Cleave, even with that flat damage bonus, it's whatever. Yeah, I can't wait. What do I think of the expansion? I'm really interested in that tower that they're talking about in there. And then I think it'll be cool as somebody who primarily plays Diablo solo. I think it would be cool to have mercenaries again. I liked them in Diablo 3. The only thing is in Diablo 3, sometimes those mercenaries were like build defining, you know? Like if you're using the 2 Unity Rings and that was like your main source of damage reduction in Diablo 3 and then you went to go play with somebody else and you lost that, it's like, oops. Excuse me. Sure, I'll take it. See, look at this. No bonuses, no nothing. It does okay damage. And then you do that, and then it's like, holy moly. Bye. Bite. Bite. Yeah, you want to try that out? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Wait, why am I here? Let's go to shields. Shield. Let's throw this back in the armor pile. Well, yeah, I've been throwing belts in here too. Cool, 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 cool.
Stand down. Die. I cannot do that.
Bye. Stand down or die. Oops. Oh, I thought he was dead. Again. This guy has a lot of health. Goodbye. Yeah. Mercurial? Oh, you shouldn't have. Okay, I gotta see. Is it a red ring? Body armor? I was like, okay, please be a good body armor. And then the game was like, not today. I just went in a big giant circle, didn't I, chat? This is the gameplay you guys come to the channel for. Watch Bike do circles. That's what we're all about. Glyph of Despair. It can go with my, over 1,000. There we go. It can go be friends now. They're friends now. Run away! I might be dead, question mark? Not today, fat boy! Ooh. Speaking of fat boys, oh, abomination. I've come to pay a visit. Hey, so Rico, what's the biggest thing you're looking forward to in Diablo? Is it the mercenaries? Ew. Ah!
I cannot do that.
We salute you, abomination. Keep current. Of course, keep current. Get the frick out of my face. Boots, boots, boots. Armor, boots, 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 boots. Boots? Ah, come on. Come on. Later. Okay, what do we got? We got Dungeon, Deaths of Immortal Eyes. We gotta kill 6 of those buggers? Well, I guess we're going back in. Let's go! Man, what temp we ran on the graphics card? Not that high. Why am I sweating? Alright, I think I shouted you out, but Air Dragon, thank you for 11 months, man. Hope you're doing well, and I hope the crazies weren't out in force. What can you do? You're just telling me all this. I can't. Yeah, let's start throwing these guys in there. Give me a T7 movement speed or, 2 or 3 LP. Nothing too big, Nemesis. Not a big deal. Give it to me. Oh dear. Ravenous Void? Oh, I think they're the... Yeah. The fingers of Catalan or whatever. Fingers of Phantom Mire. Well, I got close. Fingers of Catalan, fingers of Phantom Mire. I mean, same thing, right? And I got plenty of these. Bye. Yeah, okay. I think I just gotta slow things down. I keep smacking the buttons. A good relic. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Stand down or die.
Vitality. Let's keep rolling with it. All right, if you say so, pal. See you later. Okay, how much memory are we using right? 22 gigs already? Dude, we've been live barely an hour, and I've already shot up to 22 gigs of memory usage. Let's just restart it. I got 64 on the computer, but golly. For some reason, it goes over the 20 gigabyte mark, and then it's just like, oh my god. Has anybody else been getting poor performance in last Epoch, or am I just special? Is it just me? I mean, is the memory leak still a thing? I thought they fixed that. Hey, what up, Toadette? Welcome back to the channel. You've been having issues too? Yeah, I feel like it's gotten worse recently. I don't know if there was a patch or something. I saw Dread posting about it. He posted a fix on YouTube, and I've applied that fix, and at first I thought it was working, but no. And now let's look. Okay, so you guys remember I was at 22 gigabyte usage on my RAM, which shouldn't even matter because I got 64 gigabytes in the computer. And since we dropped out of monoliths, we've dropped down to 17 gigs. So let's go back to monos and see. Normally the first monolith, there's like some hiccups, and then after that it's fine, and then just after so many monoliths, it's like, oh god. It's like the memory leak got re-enabled or something. Because I remember in 1.0 they said they released a patch and they fixed it. And I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Some zones are worse than others. Some builds, yeah, for sure. Also feel I'm having personal issue with my Intel Turbo Boost. It introduces instability when one, but turn it off as a significant impact. When on, oh, okay. Significant impact. Yeah. You're turning off your. So I have AMD, but AMD uses precision boost, I think. Maybe I should turn that off. I would have to go into the BIOS. We're not going to do this live. I stream and play off of one computer, so if I did that, you know, obviously stream would go away. I feel like I have precision boost off though, because a lot of games I just play just to try and get 60. Unless it's a game like, you know, Hunt Showdown, where I'm trying to get 144.
I cannot do that.
Well, Toadette, thank you for sharing your experiences. I'm sorry that it's happening, but that was also comforting to me, making me real, like, helping me know, let me know that I'm not the only one, so. Oh. And it went up to 7 vitality. Honestly, is there anything? No, I'm not even gonna. Because, whoa, hey, yo, hey, friend, yo, yo, yo. Yep, not alone. I soldier on because I love a game, but FPS are... Oh, especially if you're playing hardcore, man. That would just stink. I noticed it gets really bad when I'm playing Warlock and I'm like leaving behind a whole bunch of like ignite like, you know, dot effects on the enemies, like they're on fire and everything. With this build, it's not that bad unless it's a huge group of enemies and I use Abyssal Echoes and the effect goes out all at once, hits all the enemies, and then I do this and, you know, that big wreath of flame. I will get a stutter for sure. Wreath of flame and void damage. He's still dropping stuff? Hey Toadette, do you know when they're gonna be releasing the new engine update to a better version of Unity? Somebody's asking if it was going to be next patch, and I wasn't sure. Yeah, I took off 1 to 2 nodes of Ellie Nova proc from Frostclaw because it was getting out of hand on big packs. See, that's just... You're like... I don't know if that just nerfs your damage or survivability, but that nerfs your build, so to speak. You got to take it off just to make the build playable because of all the effects. Like, I turned my graphics down to medium today for the first time in a while. Haven't heard anything recently. Don't think they have committed. Yeah, that's that was my understanding too. That it's in the works, but there's no concrete like, oh hey, it's coming out on XXX. Okay. I'm not as knowledgeable in that, so I mean I could understand if they want to work out a lot of the kinks before they roll it out. Like, I know it's not press this button, everything's upgraded, you're good to go. I mean, look at all the people who switch their games from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5 in development, and then it comes out and it's like, ooh, what happened here? I mean, Black Myth Wukong switched, and from what I heard, at least on PC, it seems to be doing okay. On PS5, it hasn't been as smooth. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know about blood loss. That's kind of low, right? Yeah, it might still be good. I'll take that. Mr. Jigsaw, thank you for the follow. What do we got here? Wands? Anything good? Nah.
I cannot do that.
Okay. I work with ECM's electronic content management, essentially storing, processing, retrieving electronic documents, and anytime we upgrade major versions, there are just always unexpected issues of all varieties that we sometimes spend months troubleshooting. Okay, I got you. So this isn't your first rodeo. Oh, hey, what up, Mr. Jigsaw? You love the YouTube vids? You didn't know I go live on Twitch? Yes, sir. Thank you for the support across multiple platforms. Yes, sir. I'm glad you've been finding them useful. Are you a big Sentinel enjoyer, Mr. Jigsaw? Because that's, 95% of the content I put out on YouTube. Yep, been a Sentinel when I started, and I loved all your ideas. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Well, what's your favorite Sentinel build? Whoa, hold up. Sentinel Great Helm of Life? Sure. Oh, you were a Divine Bolt enjoyer, yeah. Many of us were. I like VK a lot. I like VK a lot. VK might be becoming my favorite. Paladin, a number of their builds received some nerfs that's made a lot of the, landmark, marquee, like, yeah, that's a Paladin build, just not feel as good. Or, ironically, it's going to be better on ForgeGuard now, with the ForgeGuard update. So, I've always enjoyed melee, and yeah, I feel like Void Knight's becoming it. I mean, they were always neck and neck for me, but I've been playing Paladin this cycle, and it's just, man, it doesn't. It needs some love. Oh, the smite idle nerf, which, you know, in my video I theorized we just have to play it different. I was wrong on that one. I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna take the L on that. Yeah, it really hurt it. Healing hands getting nerfed, like, substantially. Like, it took a number of nerfs. And this might be controversial, but I think they were too heavy-handed with healing hands. With the nerfs they dealt out. I think healing hands is kind of like a whatever skill now. Healing hands definitely feels like the kind of skill you just throw into your build if you're playing melee, because why not? If you're playing like a basic attack type build, it's like, okay, why not? But I don't think the healing's all that great anymore. The damage isn't really there at all, unless you're stacking a whole bunch of healing effectiveness, which I feel like kind of starts combating the whole melee build. Yeah. Because, I mean, they cut the healing in half, but you still got the 65% penalty on Cleric's Hammer, right? So healing's been cut in half, and then you get 65% of what was already cut in half. Then they nerfed Ward overall, and then they tuned Divine Barrier, and they tuned it down from 100% of the healing down to 20% of the healing. So half the healing, Ward gets nerfed overall, and you now only get 20% of that healing. These were unchanged, which, I mean, is something. But then this one, the one that gave us extra damage, it used to be spell damage per 10% increased healing effectiveness. Now it's 20%. That was not in the patch notes. I didn't even notice until Curse Boy pointed it out. I was like, yeah, you're right. It used to be 10%. Now it's 20% healing effectiveness to get that extra damage. And when you convert it over into a melee ability, the extra damage for Seraph Blade gets all of its extra damage from these nodes. So it went from being like oh yeah, that's a good skill, to I guess I'll throw it in there. I'll use it as a traversal skill. I don't think you get enough healing out of it with the melee version anymore to really be anything special. Yeah, right? Oh, okay. What is this? Okay. Yeah. So when I got tired of making healing hands work, I tried looking for guides for other Sentinel builds, and that's when I found you. Oh, okay, okay. I'm glad that, you know, what did you end up settling on? Or did you just, like, take inspiration? I love hearing about, like, oh, hey, I like what you're doing here. Here's my own spin on it. I'm like, dude, I love that. Because some of those build guys, I was inspired by another creator, put my own spin on it, put it out there, and then it's kind of cool to hear somebody say, I liked what you were doing here, and then I put this kind of spin, I changed that, I'm like, oh, dude, that's cool. I didn't even think about that, you know, so. Void Storm? Yeah, that one was, I like that one a lot. It's a little clunky at times, but, you know, it's really good for monoliths. Yeah, that Void Storm, like, obviously there isn't an ability or skill in the game or a node that's called Void Storm, so, that came from somebody in chat when I was working on the build last cycle. They're like, man, dude, I can't even see anything with the Void Storm going on. Like the idea of clearing while running? Yeah. Yeah, and it can be built very tanky. Yeah, that one, I like that one a lot. I'm dead. Speaking of storms, I'll update you once I got it all worked down and the build looks decent enough to show off. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. If you want more ideas, Cursed Boy put out a build that sounds like it's pretty similar to the Void Storm build. So I didn't look at it. I was just like, oh, this looks pretty similar, cool. And then I just I didn't really pay too much attention, but I like to shout out other creators. Oh, shoot. I got stunned. I got poisoned. Oh, man. Okay, so here's my problem with null porting. And I think it works this way. If anybody knows better, feel free to correct me. But since it goes off of your resistance total currently, when your resistances are getting shredded, hypothetically speaking, the damage reduction goes down. Poison, when you take poison stacks, automatically shreds your poison resistance. So I feel like that's the number one thing that's been killing me since running null porting, because I think since... Yeah, no links. Well, let's see what you're trying to post. Oh, I can't even see it. I can't even see it, so... So hypothetically, when your poison resistance is already getting shredded, your resistance over cap goes down. Hypothetically speaking, that would also mean your your damage reduction that you're trying to build goes down as well. Because I'm getting killed by poison the most. The Gorgons, the Venom Spires, the Poison Nemesis. And I think it's because I'm essentially, the moment I get a stack of poison on me, I'm losing damage reduction that I'm getting from null porting over something like Titanheart. I think that's, man, if you're running an Echo that has like Mark for Death on there goes all your damage reduction, bruh. You know, instant 40% reduction in your resistances. Let's see, can we see that here? Wait, I should have 10%. Yeah, damage taken from nearby enemies should be minus 10%. Why is that not showing up here? Is this a bug? Dude, what's going on? What's my bleed chance of oh, right. They're conditional bonuses. Okay. Yeah. My poison resistance is going down every time they hit me with a stack. I mean, I'm still getting something.
I cannot do that.
Did we get all of our prophecies from here? Orbis. Well, we can get exile mages anywhere. Exile mages, ending the storm. Okay. Let's go up to good old Lagon. What are we here? Oh, no. This was on a different build, for sure. I am not running 625 corruption. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh, they have critical strike avoidance. I'm like, that was a fat hit. What? We have an auto crit build. Come on. Come on. Good night. Oh, man. Okay, don't fight the mages until this critical strike avoidance is gone. Oh. Okay, critical strike avoidance is gone. There we go. Hello there, how's it going? It's going all right, Wastelander. What about you, man? What are you up to today? You having a good one? And welcome back to the channel. 2 LP Phantom Grips, sure. No red rain. Sit down. Yes, I am talking to an algorithm, basically. Ravenous Void? No. I'm good. Been farming gear for my new Beastmaster build today. What about you? Trying to improve the build? Yeah, we're trying to get some Dark Strides so we can get we're trying to get some Dark Strides so we can get movement speed on there. Jeez. Is it because of that 25% elemental damage? I mean, I guess that was a lot of extra damage. That was. Oh. Okay, I gotta get rid of this modifier, man. Like, holy frick. Jeez. Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, my game might be bugged. I feel like I'm not getting the damage reduction that I should be getting from the sources I have. And it could be that now everything's working as intended. You're just getting hit really hard. You shouldn't be at this corruption. But the thing is, I was just doing 500 corruption fairly smooth. Well, look, when I pull this open, yeah, so like when I pull this open on the sheet right here, it's saying I'm getting 0 damage reduction. All right, now I don't expect them to, you know, no portent's a special thing, right? Null Portent is special. Let's pull up Titanheart. Oh, did I put it back over here? Okay, yeah. Let's pull open Titanheart. So Titanheart should be giving me a 15% damage reduction. It's not popping up on the sheet. And then I have 10% less damage taken from nearby enemies. That's literally a marker on the sheet and it's saying 0. So either the sheet is bugged or I'm not getting the damage reduction. Because I'm running out here and getting crushed. Let me try restarting the game. So what direction are you taking your Beastmaster build, Wastelander? Okay. I'm doing Null's Tooth Raptor build. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's popping up for your screen. For me, it's not. Like nothing. Like, do you have a Titanheart? If so, can you slap that on and see if it's showing the 15%? Or no, if you got enough resistances, can you throw on Null Portent and see if you're getting the bonuses from that? I don't know if the bonuses from Null Portent would show up. Because they're a conditional bonus. They're not a universal bonus. The condition is... Yeah, no problem, Wastelander. Thank you. I really appreciate you looking into that for me. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Oops, we don't want that. We want this. Okay, well... Okay, well, let's try running it with Titanheart. Now, I don't know if I survived that because I had Titan Heart on, or it's just because, well, I mean, it would be coming from Titan Heart, but Titan Heart's giving me a lot more health. Yeah, it's so bizarre that it's not showing any sort of damage reduction on the sheet. Maybe that, hopefully my sheet is bugged and I am getting these damage reduction bonuses, because I don't know, it feels weird. It feels like today I'm just getting slapped like heavy.
Down or die.
Okay. But it's still showing you that you're getting the damage reduction from nearby enemies. That is so bizarre. I mean, I guess this is a conditional damage reduction bonus. 15% while wielding a two-hander, and this is obviously conditional as well. You don't get any damage, like, you only get damage reduction per resistance as long as they're over capped. Okay. Can you just go down? Jeez. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't work? Oh. Okay, so it is bugged for everyone. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that my... Is that my special stuff? Hey! Thank you.
They literally just arrived. When they meant today, they meant today.
Oh, at 8 p.m.? Holy... Well, almost 8 p.m.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Oh. Okay, Wastelander, so... The patch they just pushed out has it not showing up on the character sheet. Cool. Because it feels like I'm just not getting it, period. Because I feel extra squishy today. More than, you know, Sentinel usual. Because if I'm not getting that, I'm just going to use a good old fashioned champion regalia. I need one with... Well, actually, I don't need one with vitality. What about shield bash? Okay, we got that one. That one's not too good. We got that one. That one's good. That one's not too bad. Fire damage increase isn't too bad either. I would like to see some strength. I would really like one with vitality, but that's solid. Okay, this one's less health, more armor. It's kind of diminishing returns. More armor, less health. Okay. I could just try using this one for right now. Okay, well, let's try this. So far, the Titan Heart looks the most appealing.
Stand down or die.
Wastelander, thank you so much for looking into that for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I will say I do feel a little, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but I do feel a little tankier with Champions Regalia on. No problem. Yeah, but still, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, well, that was a big hit, but it wasn't like an, oh my god, you're screwed hit. I've been getting a ton of hits where I'm like, ugh. Well, that one excluded. Dude, those freezing wind. Oh, was that another high health enemy? Oh, no, that was high health enemies take less damage.
down or die.
You won't see me coming.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Get out! Okay. I went to Perry the Pig stream and asked him if he knows about the bug, and he says it's just a visual and the damage reduction actually works fine. Okay, okay, cool, thank you. I do feel a little bit tankier with this, though. Honestly, Titanheart did feel pretty good. Titanheart felt pretty good. Okay, so just a visual bug. Everything should be working fine. Alright. Time to try one of these bad boys. Oh, I've missed these. This one's mango, strawberry, mint. And Wastelander, thank you so much for asking. Oh my god, yeah. I don't really need that. I should try and get stun chance. So that's three. That's two dark strides with LP. Nice. Okay. Let's tune this build down a little bit more.
Hello, traveler.
Wait, you telling me I haven't found a Grand Crash of the Waves on this character? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Enemies have a 100% shock chance. This is going to be pain, chat. Perry the Pig with a ray. Hey, Perry, thank you so much, sir. Hope everything's going well today. Welcome on in, Raiders. Do we have a I haven't released one yet, Dread. I mean, I have the build I released last cycle. But not this one, not yet. I've been trying to get a pair of dark strides with T7 movement speed on there. You'll be waiting for that? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So essentially what I had to do, Dread, the movement speed, I wasn't getting enough movement speed out of my current pair of dark strides, so I switched to Blood of the Exile. And the build feels good when you have two charges, right? People like the I talk about other people's builds videos. I'm glad to hear that you found success. Hey, that's me. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. You want that? Yeah, for sure. And so I need the extra movement speed because just moving around really slow sucked. So I threw on Blood of the Exile and I took the extra charge here, but when I did that, I took the more damage modifiers out of these two sources. And then somebody pointed out that Deadly Omen could also be a good source. Yeah, I want to go back to Dark Stride. I just need a T6 or T7 movement speed on it just to make it feel good. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about when I'm fighting bosses and then when I'm doing monos. Right, Naf. I had a T7 movement speed on my Dark Strides last cycle. Obviously, this is a new cycle, so I'm just farming up Dark Strides. You know, tomorrow or later on tonight, it'll probably be a slam day. You know what I'm saying? Just slamming these movement speeds on there just to try and get one. I mean, so far I got 1-2 LP Dark Stride, so there's our best shot. And then I keep switching between Titan Heart and Null Portent. Like, I got the resistances for it to get the damage reduction bonus, but I don't have the health, so I just feel a little bit squishier with Null Portent. Also, what's killing me the most is poison. And when you get poison stacks, it shreds your resistance, and I'm not sure if that then starts to reduce your damage reduction to that stat. But that's what's killing me the most when I'm using Null Portent. And I suspect it's because when you take poison stacks, poison shreds poison resistance, which then reduces the damage reduction you were getting to poison resistance. Yeah, here's the problem. Oh, man. People who've been here a while, I get this great 3 LP Shattered Chains. It has Cleanse as one of the affixes. It's the affix I want the most. I slam it, and I get all of this stuff. And now, unfortunately, this Shattered Chains is my best in slot. That's so much health. My only source of Cleanse is Holy Aura. Oh, yeah, I could definitely run that. That Inner Rage has showed. Yeah, hey, welcome back, Sylvan. I could start, go to, lower corruption or somewhere where I don't need the... Unfortunately, right now I need the points, but I could slam a few of those relics and hopefully get some pluses to Void Cleave. I mean, right now, though, I'm getting so much value out of this relic. I'm getting the resistances, I'm getting the pluses to Void Cleave, I'm getting the strength, health, frailty. Oh, babbling. Yeah, just farm a timeline. I'm doing prophecies right now. This is a terrible timeline. Yeah, I was doing the Raye timeline earlier today. I think you have Aura. Right. Yeah, right now I do have one source of Cleanse. Yeah, the Raye timeline's great. This timeline, I'm just doing prophecies. Yeah. So I was farming stuff, but I'm getting ready. Oh, no problem, knife. No problem. Honestly, I kind of just want to be done with this timeline and go back to, yeah, Circle of Fortune problems. Well, I saw your video recently, Dredd. You said the market's not doing that much better, right? I saw your Void Knight video you put out, and I could understand that. It's almost impossible to get stuff or even sell stuff, because I guess there's a lot of people not playing. The market's still better? Okay. I only went Circle of Fortune this cycle because I played Circle of Fortune last cycle. I wanted to get a feel for the changes. I do want to try out the market. I'm not solo self-found or anything, so I could play market, but at this point I'm already in too deep with Circle of Fortune. I'd switch over to the market and half my gear would no longer be usable, you know? In fact, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I could use my gloves. Couldn't use that. I could use that. I couldn't use that. No, that makes sense, Dread. That makes a lot of sense, man. That makes a lot of sense, especially when you're just pumping out builds. Yeah. We're here for... Okay. Let's go do this. 100% shock chance. I'll live with that. I want to go back to this. Hold up, guys. What's going on? Alright, chat, we are back. Rip, we lost him. His void cleave did too much fire. Yeah, you guys heard that? My fire alarm was going off, and I was like, what? I don't know why. Everything's fine. Nobody was cooking, nothing. I think void cleave was doing too much fire damage, Dread. Oh, you thought it was yours? And I was like, what's going on? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to cause any undue stress. Believe me, I ran out there like, what's going on? My brother was standing in the hallway, and he's just like, I don't know. Oh, it's all good over here? Okay. Yeah, I know, right, Silver? There we go. Hey, and we got the stun chance increase. And let's go back to Rye. Did we ever find a red ring? I think the answer we already know is no. Let's check out these boots. I'll still take any 1 LP Dark Stride or no LP Dark Stride and let Nemesis do his magic. 1 LP. 1 LP. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with that timeline. Oh man, that timeline's a pain. I'm doing both fire and void damage. Yeah, ideally you would want to like focus on one, but this is a weird niche build using a weird niche unique. Ah. Yeah, because like one thing I had to do was I had to take a point out of Dark Pathway to get these 4 points up here, and that's what's really messing me up. So what Dark Stride is going to allow me to do, Wastelander, is going to allow me to put a point back in Dark Pathway. So I have that 30% cooldown on Void Cleave. I normally take the full 30% cooldown on Void Cleave. So muscle memory, I'm used to this being 3 seconds. This 3.3 is messing me up. And then for the other 3 points, I can put them into Abyssal Walker and into the Depths. If you notice, both of these damage modifiers are more damage modifiers. They're multiplicative. So I lost these damage modifiers when I went up here to get this extra charge. Obviously, if I use something like a sword catcher, that wouldn't really work too well. That I would lose all that flat damage. It's literally, the build can work because of this really obscure unique. I see. Right. I'll just explain it again, since there might be some people who haven't been here before and see me working on this. We are using Rift Flame. Normally, you would not just use Rift Flame. If you already took a point in Rift Flame, you're on your way to Hellish Chasm. Right? You're trying to convert it fully over to fire damage. We are not. We are doing 50-50. Normally, you would not do that. That is not good. Normally, you want to focus on one and build it all the way out. But since I play VK, well, the last time I used Dark Stride, I was using a build where I didn't care about all the movement speed. And normally on Dark Stride, you can get away with it when you are playing VK because you get all that flat melee void damage gets converted into movement speed, right? So it kind of starts working for itself. I don't have a lot of flat melee void damage. The only source of flat melee void damage I'm getting is a conditional bonus right now, thanks to Rift Flame. Every 2 seconds, your next fire attack does flat melee void damage. That does not apply to Dark Stride. That conditional bonus is like it's gone. It does not convert to Dark Stride whatsoever. And then again, every 2 seconds, your next melee void attack does melee fire damage. Normally, that's antithetical. They don't scale each other. Cool, you just did a whole bunch of flat damage to a skill you're not even scaling, right? But because of Rift Flame, we get 50-50 scaling of each. And Wastelander, I know you know this. I'm just saying it for anybody who's like curious, like what's going on. And that's why we're able to do these big crits. You could probably use something like an Apathy's Maw with a whole lot of flat melee void damage on there and get similar results. I've used Apathy's Maw a ton, chat. Like, I've been using Apathy's Maw for, almost a year now. I started the game in September of last year, so I've been using it for a long time. This is allowing me to use a unique that almost nobody uses. Is it going to be amazing in the end? I mean, all of our damage comes from that one Void Cleave. And you get all that damage by stacking all these conditional bonuses and then activating it. And there's been some times where I'm like trying to stack all the bonuses before I press the button and do boom boom. And then I get stunned. And then I get killed. Exactly. And honestly, like, if I'm playing a build on Void Knight that already has a lot of flat melee void damage, I actually try and put something like Vitality or Health on my Dark Strides. I mean, don't get me wrong, the T7 movement speed is fine, but for me, sometimes it could be just overkill when you already have that much flat melee void going on. But since we don't really have any flat melee void going on, I kind of need it. I kind of need the movement speed.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
No, I misplayed that one. I totally misplayed that one. I think it's time. Gotta love that chain of AoE looks. Yeah. Yeah, I just like the way that Abyssal Echoes looks when it chains out. I think I need to get out of Monolith for a little while and go slam some Dark Strides. Okay. So we're going to go over to Boots and see if I have any movement speed, like T7 movement speed. Can you get Blood of the Exile from Prophecies? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually got a few from Prophecies. Oh, my gosh. This right now, like Blood of the Exile right now is a band-aid for the build. I think ultimately Dark Stride would be best. Really? I mean, I could see it. I could see it, Zilla. Like, you know, you get yourself a pretty well-spec'd Lich. Yeah, it's going to feel slow. Oh, wait, feels so slow going to ults. Oh, your ult characters feel so slow. I thought you meant even with 114, I still feel slow compared to everything else in the game. Okay. Yeah. All right. I misread that. My bad. Movement speed. Well, this is actually a bad thing because they all have movement speed. That's a T6. Oh, here we go. T7. Throw on something. I don't care what. If we're slamming 1 LP, that's what we're doing. Rune of Creation, let's go, chat. Actually, no. I got a tab called The Holding Arena. We're going to put all of that in there. We'll put that in there. Okay, let's go. I gotta grab some keys. Hey, what up, Dreadswitch? I thought I pulled some keys out. Maybe I put them back in like a moron. Thought it was going to be a good day. You're struggling in Black Myth Wukong. In what way? Performance or just the game's difficulty? You got to go. Catch you later, Wastelander. Good luck with Slam. Hoping for first try success. I am too. Low levels.
All right. Good night, bro.
Catch you later, man. Dark Strides, we're trying to get T7 movement speed over there. Or any kind of movement speed that's T6 or above. Well, I got a bunch of 1LPs. And literally, it's the only stat I want. So I found one with T7 on there. And I threw another slot on because you need to have 4 affixes, and then I Runa Creationed it. It's not good for anything other than the movement speed. It is. I did it last cycle. I need to somehow do it again this cycle. Let's see if we can't find, another pair of Dark Strides to take with us. In this case, I mean, I got enough with no LP. There we go. Got another 1 LP Dark Strides. I mean, I have 1 pair, all those drops. Nothing that I wanted. I know, right? It's the Circle of Fortune way.
Finally, I will have its power.
Yeah.
I will have it. Escape is impossible.
Oh, this is not fun.
Escape is impossible.
This is. Are you serious?
Sapphire waters. Escape is impossible.
Um. I'm not even. No. No. That's. I don't even want to waste my keys, chat. This is terrible. It's enough for me to just switch over to a different character.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
WoW's having a good launch. I'm glad to hear WoW's having a good launch. How's everybody liking the DLC? I'm guessing good since they're having a good launch.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? You carry the Epoch then? A fool like you has no use for it.
Hey, what up, IP Wolf? We were just playing it. I need to slam some stuff. I was fighting T4 Julra, and she literally just sat in the middle of the arena the entire time. And if I tried to go in and do damage, I was taking damage from her lasers, and I don't know, man. It was tilting. It's like I can't even fight against this character. I don't have cleanse on the belt. So I immediately just start taking a frick ton of damage. Well, what happened is my character does so much damage in one hit that it stuns her, and then she just moves to the center of the arena. And then after that, being a melee build, I can't even get up close to her. So I just switched over to the Void Storm build. Which, this build's good for monoliths. Bosses, it's okay. Like, I killed Aberoth on it, but it took some work. Oh, shoot. But yeah, the Master Yi build's come along all right. Sealer. All right. Okay. Let's go down here. All right, guys. Time for fail number 1. All right. I now secretly regret not making that the maxest I could get, but whatever. I'll live with the 1%. Whatever. This is just what we needed. All right. Well, Theodore, my trusty void. You say they'll make a liar out of you. It's all for when it goes right. Yeah, yeah. I was expected to be here for a little while, chat. That was a T7 movement speed. I could try again later and get a better one, but honestly, I'm going to take what I can get and just keep trucking. All right. Well, thank you, Theodore. My trusty Void Knight. Back to Paladin. Flabbergasted. Yeah. I mean, you're what I said. I was like, time for fail number 1. Okay, that puts me at 59% movement speed from 74, but you know what? That's fine. I'm going to start saying the opposite of what I want from now on. Clearly it worked. I guess. Yep, I definitely can. Streamer server confirmed. Okay, let's respec some points out of Void Clean. Okay, we're going to take 1 point here, 1 point there, and then our final 2 points will go into the depths.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die. Stand down.
Sentinel is definitely best class in the game. I mean, it's my favorite class. I'm not going to say it's the best class. I think there's a lot of issues with it, but in terms of fantasy and just the way I like to play, Sentinel checks every box. There we go. Yeah, but I wouldn't say they're the best.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's the best for you? There you go, man. For me, they're the best too, but I already know, just based off of several comparisons, they're not there. Okay, so that was... That was 4 million. I think the way I was hitting the 6 million crit though, Sylvan, was these guys, the Forge Mastery, and then they were applying Armor Shred for me. That little extra bit of Armor Shred was enough for me to do more damage, but in practice, I very rarely had Forge weapons going, and it just felt like a waste. Like, look, we almost hit 5 million right there. I think that's acceptable right there. Because here's the thing, even against bosses, like even when I finally got a forged weapon to get going, build link, please. It's not finished, but here, I'll just give you what I got. Yeah, I mean, and guys, like, I know that was millions, but this is the dummy. I mean, it's not. It's you're not gonna get the. How is this build on Forge Guard of VK? Probably better. VK, you're gonna have echoes, which could probably help you apply more ailment stacks. Plus, you get better scaling with vitality on VK. And Forge Guard, you're going to get better crit multipliers. Only thing that Paladin has going for it in this build is literally Holy Aura. And, I mean, it's cool. It's the one way I could actually play this build right now. Because I don't have cleanse on my belt. And I don't know, maybe I'm a curmudgeon for not, okay, like I take this belt off, I lose several hundred HP. But a Shattered Chains with cleanse would probably be best in slot. And I'm going to say it again. I'm a broken record. When I slammed this belt, I had cleanse on it. The one affix that didn't go over. I had the highest chance to get cleanse on a Shattered Chains with this belt. Didn't get it. I'm still bitter about that. Normally I found I'm getting roughly 10%. Like, so with that 5 million crit I got right there, in practice, I'm getting 10% against bosses. The closest I got was Emperor of Corpses when I crit him for 900k, but that's it. Okay, so let's think about what we're going to need here. Phantom Grips, they don't really do a lot for us. They're a holdover for when we were trying to make little sword guys work. So we could probably get a better rain here. If we can get a gold rain here. Because I'm pretty sure I don't need the 2% crit chance. Let's... No. Copper ring. Copper. Do I have a copper ring with crit chance? There we go. So, yeah, my crit went down to 61 out of 70. I'm pretty sure we still get... Yeah, Void Cleave is still pretty much an auto crit. Okay, so like right now this has health on it. Health is actually very important, so I'd say a copper ring with critical strike chance and health could go a long way in this build. And unfortunately, I don't think I have... Like, that one has health. That's good. This one has health and vitality and health regen, which is unfortunate because we got Titan Heart on. Yeah, 58%. I don't think that's going to be enough. So, bike. Yeah, what's up, Master Sword? I'm listening. Why do I want to be stacking ignites? Good catch. So wait. And this is why I like to do my builds live and stream. You guys are going to catch stuff that I miss. Okay, so wait. How... Okay, how are we going to be stacking Ignite? Are we going to literally have to take idols? You're here to help? Okay, okay. Think I got something for this. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't have even noticed it because in Rift Flame's text, well, let me read that again. It doesn't seem to indicate. So, Ignite inflicted by Void Cleave gains additional fire penetration based on your increased void damage. I mean, technically, I should focus on fire just because Paladin gains 100% fire increase. And the Paladin skill tree. Okay. That's how we fix it. Okay, okay, okay. And honestly, this is going to work out better? Question mark? Should. Yeah. That's an 84% chance. Oh, okay. 12. 96. Okay. Hold up.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, how am I? It's because I'm very fast. Click enter, click enter, click enter, click enter. You think so? So this is why I'm using it. I'm not trying to do damage with multi-strike. What I'm trying to do is get the nullifying carve. We build up stacks of armament at 4 stacks. Well, I mean, literally at any point, but so I'm not really trying to do damage with multi-strike. I'm just trying to build up stacks of armament to give Void Cleave a multiplicative boost. It's a 60% more damage increase. So what are you thinking? And honestly, at this point, we'll just go off of armor. You're thinking of how you do it on VK? Yeah, Rive and VK are just, you know, they're like that. Honestly, if I was not using multi-strike, I would honestly just use Vengeance just for the less damage, and then we get the global damage bonus from Dark Duelist. So we would go down from the 60% bonus down to a 20% bonus. But we would get all that damage reduction. That's what I would do if I was not trying to get that fat bonus.
Hello, traveler.
Chance to shred, void resistance. I mean, that's cool, but honestly, for right now, just to test the theory, we're going to go over to Ignite Chance. So we got 8 points here.
Do not wear them. Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler.
I know it's slightly less health, but let's take it. Let's get all the fat bonuses, and then we can pull back if we don't need that 120%, or we can swap that blessing back to shred. Okay, so this is only 15%. Oh, heck no. I'll take the 40% crit, but 50, like, I know it's doubled, but I'm not going to waste my time. Okay. Bro, this is like... This is going to be insane if I realize after all this time I was not getting the bonuses from that. What gloves? Oh, okay. I get it. Maylin's. That's true, but I feel like there's better sources of Ignite for Paladin. Well, let me be careful how I say this. There's actually better sources of Bleed than there are ignite sources. How do I want to say this? I feel like there's easier, cheap, and dirty ignite sources than there is bleed sources. Yeah, you're talking about melees. Here's the issue I got with melees. Right now, this pair of Eternal Gauntlets I got on right now, which are terrible. Well, not necessarily terrible, but I got 3 out of 4 affixes. Essentially, this is my only source of armor mitigation, also applies to Dot. Obviously, if I ever get a Sentinel Code of the Erased... Oh, hey, what up, Trader? If I ever get a Code of the Erased with these stats on it, that's best in slot. Immediately, best in slot. But for right now, this is what I got. Yeah, that's what that would be the next thing. That's going to be a bit of a grind, though. Just like one after another, after another, after another, trying to get Void Cleave levels on there. Yeah, it's the dream, right? Because right now I need I need it to have at least +2, right? Because then I'll get the +1 from Code of the Erase. Right? You know you're going to be disappointed. What? Sure, we'll take a little base crit and we'll get that. That'll work for now. All right. We're gonna want... That's a lot of Ignite. That is a lot of Ignite, and we got some Fire Pin out of it. All right, chat. Moment of truth. It'd be Smite just a disappointment, right? Yeah. Well, hey, you guys want to see something insane? You guys want to see an insane Code of the Erased? Bro, you guys aren't even going to believe it. I've gotten 2. Not that one. Check that one out. Got any Shield Bash enjoyers out there? And it pretty much caps your endurance. Sure, you're 7 short. I hate you. So with a +4, go back to bed. So with the +4 and then the +1, that's a +5 to Shield Bash. What's good, Cromster? And then I got another one. This one's not as insane. Where to go? No, that's not that one. See, this one I started to get it. I guess I could go back and finish it, you know, hope and pray. This one, not as insane, but +4 to Holy Aura. Is the game still alive? Yes, but I see where you're coming from, Hacky. It's certainly not as alive as it was a week into the new patch. You're at the doctor's all day? Well, I hope everything's all right, Cromster. So then I got this one, +4 to Holy Aura. No, that one's not too bad, but I mean, it's not as nice as the other one with max endurance, max whatever. Man. Oh my god. Okay, was that 10 million or 1 million? No, I think. Oh, wait. That's way. Wait, something's happening. That was. No, that's 900,000. Okay, am I seriously misreading that, chat? Okay, that's... It's million. Yeah. Wait. 23 million? Clip it. You won't be able to post the clip in chat. If you got the clip, let me know. Wait, was that 15 mil? Oh, shoot. Wait, was that 17 million? Holy smokes. Holy, that's 20 million. That was 23 million. You hit clip and Twitch dies? Okay. Okay, that was 22. That's 23 million? 28 million? Okay, I'm clipping that. Come on, Twitch. Go burr. Okay. That was 23 million. Okay. Let's turn the music off. Let me move this over here. Can I slow this down? Okay, so that one was 1,558,520. No, that was not 23 million. That was 2,354,886. That was 23. That was not 23 million. I am. Well, 2.3 mil. The damage has gone down. I'm hitting less. I'm hitting less. Okay, let's. I clipped what I was doing the other day. Let me go over to my. Actually, no, it'd be better if I pulled it up on YouTube because I zoomed in on it. Well, how do I mute this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I almost got twice as much before. Because look, my eyes aren't wrong. That's 5,628,039. Yeah, it's still going with the bleed. You're right, which we do. No problem, Master Sword. I didn't realize it either. Yeah, that's like my damage is falling off a cliff. Yes. That's a bug, but I'm curious if it's actually the way I think it is. Okay. Yeah. I mean, here's a quick and dirty way to test it.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad we tested this out, Master Sword.